evening, the Harris County Sheriff's Office received a call for service at the 6600 block of Amberfield. The original call for service was regarding a discharge of firearms within the residence. One of the occupants of the home is the one that did call the Harris County Sheriff's Office. Upon arrival, the deputies were confronted by the suspect. The suspect immediately pointed his weapon at the deputies and began to discharge the weapon towards the deputies. Deputies discharged their firearm towards the suspect, striking him here at the scene. The scene is very preliminary right now. The investigation is in its infancy stage, so the information I'm providing to you is very preliminary. I will answer as many questions as I can. Suspects about 43 years of age. Our deputies are 27 years of age and 28 years of age. One of our deputies was struck in the right leg. The other one was struck in the leg and also grazed in the head and left ear. We're blessed that both of them are in stable condition at Herman Memorial. We ask for prayers and support from the community. We're very blessed in Houston, Harris County to have a community that does support law enforcement. And these are the times where we have to work together with the rise of violent crime. Law enforcement is part of the community. Our kids go to school with your kids. We go to the same church. We shop at the same grocery store. So this is a time that we have to stand shoulder to shoulder and work together towards curbing the violent crime that we're seeing. That's not just unique to Houston, Harris County. This is a national trend. And so we have to work at it together to be sure that we're successful in making Harris County one of the safest communities to raise our family. So I'll go ahead and answer any questions you may have at this time.
What does it appear that the suspect was shooting at that triggered someone to call 911?
You know, that I couldn't answer. Like I said, the investigation is in its infancy stage. I don't know that right now, but we can answer that when we do find that out for you.
Who called the shots fired in?
We're being told that it was a family member from within the house, possibly the brother.
Anything about the suspect's mental health? Any concerns there?
We're being advised that he is paranoid schizophrenic at this time. That hasn't been 100% confirmed. Of course, all this information is preliminary, but that is what we've been advised as of this point.
How is it believed that he got the gun?
Do not know.
Do we know if this is a domestic violence, a fight, altercation type of the nature of the argument?
I don't know that at this time, but I will share with you that the suspect is out on a PR bond for aggravated assault of a family member. So that was back in 2020.
Can you confirm it's the same brother?
I couldn't tell you that for sure, but I do know that he is out on PR bond for aggravated assault on a family member at this time.
And Chief, having been advised that you may have mental health issues, did the deputies do anything differently or approach it differently?
You know, look, let me commend our deputies. Let me take a minute to commend our deputies for doing an awesome job. We train our deputies well, and we take pride in that. Tonight was no exception. They reverted to their training, and they did an exceptional job. I think that they probably wouldn't have done anything different. The call slip did advise that. They approached the residents as they should have, as they were trained to do, and basically they were ambushed. The suspect came out, pointed the weapon, and began to discharge the weapon at the deputies. And they did what they're trained to do. They defended themselves and discharged their weapon, striking the suspect.
Do we know how long these two deputies have been on the job?
Yes, sir. One has been on the job for 2 years, and the other one's been on the job for 1 year.
You mentioned the suspect was out on PR bond?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Are you frustrated by the fact that he was out on bond and he was with a weapon?
You know, honestly, absolutely I am. It's a little frustrating that this is an ongoing issue, correct? I mean, it isn't anything that y'all haven't seen before. We see it every day. And our guys, again, I want to commend them for doing an awesome job, because they're the ones that keep us safe when we go home and go to bed. And they do that every day. Today was no exception. They did an awesome job.
This has been an incredibly violent year already for law enforcement. When you got the call this evening about two deputies being shot, can you just walk us through what went through the department?
Well, you know, I can tell you that you're correct. It has been an unfortunately violent year already. But when you get that call, it's gut wrenching to hear that 2 of your deputies have been shot, right? Obviously, it's implied it's not a good phone call and it's not a good day. So we're blessed again that they're in stable condition. Their injuries are not presumed to be life-threatening at this time, but it very well could have been. And so, again, we're not lucky and we're not fortunate. We're blessed that they're still here with us. And again, I want to thank the community for always supporting law enforcement through some tough times.
Do you know what kind of gun he had?
I do not.
Can you tell us anything about the deputies, families? Their families been made aware?
Absolutely. Their families are aware of the situation. Of course, I'm not going to release their names at this time. Out of courtesy and respect to them, their family members have been advised. They are en route to the hospital if they're not there already. The sheriff is at the hospital at this time, along with members of the command staff as well. So they're at the hospital in full support of both deputies.
Were they taken by ambulance or life?
They were taken by ambulance.
Were they struck in the vest?
Well, no. One was struck in the leg. The other one was struck in the leg and grazed on the left side of the head, grazing his ear as well.
And they continued to perform their duties? after
They
being struck by
look
gunfire?
again. I can't say it enough. I commend the guys for doing their job. They stayed in the fight and did what they were supposed to do, and as a result, they're alive because of that.
Did the suspect live at this home?
I believe so.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any
Appreciate it.
updates that
Thank
we'll
you.
put out, we'll go through our Twitter page and also through our next one.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
so much.
Appreciate everything y'all do for us as well.